Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Lamplight Station. Yes, indeed. Interesting game. A crafting survival style game. This is probably going to be our last little poke at it, at least for a while. We're going to fire it back in the pot and let it stew for a bit, see how the development comes on it. I would expect from a developer that is doing this good a job that we will see really good updates to this game. I has hopes for Lamplight Station. The currently, I mean, it's a little bit tough. I think the game really needs some sort of a mapping feature, you know, to bring it up to a really good playable level. Because at the moment, the issue is, if you wander away from this thing too far, you will freeze to death, right? And it seems difficult to tell when the transitional period from nighttime, see, right here again, we're down to 16 Fahrenheit. So we basically can't get, no, it's still too cold. You don't want to get much further away than about here. Now, there is a way to, well, stretch that out a bit. We can build a thing called HVAC pipes. Okay, I actually have some here. So let's put them there. We'll just move these to here. Alright. So what these allow us to do no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, how do I actually attach this now? Okay, that's not going to help. Ah, I see. You can't, they attach to the top. So, once you've done that, you can actually extend your heat. Might as well use what we have. How close did I come to falling off? Okay, not very. So now you can see it's now 72 all the way out here. And anywhere along here you can see the steam coming off it. So we seem to be good. Oh, we're good out to about here, I guess. So it seems to cover about 5 blocks wide, and then whatever length. Now, the interesting thing is, you can... Dexter, do you mind? You can run this through ceilings, you can run it through walls. You can, if you choose to. Let's go into our inventory for a sec here. What have I got that might be suitable? Here we are, some concrete blocks. There we are. Okay. See? And this one still produces heat. So it's... Oops. Let's back to our tool here. Problem is, of course, one, you need an awful lot of it, and as you can see, you don't get to go very far before it sort of wears off. We're already way too cold. So what do we get, about 3 out the end as well? Okay, yeah, right to here. So about the same coverage all the way around. But as I say, it does allow you to get an entire base, like by running some HVAC over here, etc. I could get all of this area to a suitable temperature. Right. Now, I am wearing a full set of clothing, unfortunately. Yeah. What do I need for rough cloth? I don't have... Oh, I do have enough. Cool. I end up with a little bit of... Let's see how we do here. Oh, I don't have enough. I need a couple more concrete blocks. Let's see if we can come up with those. I'd like to try and build this other table here. As I say, without a mapping, it's really rather worrisome to try and go any distance. Yeah, you gotta be really careful because this removes chunks in 4-block groups, oddly enough. Alright, let's see if that gives me enough. Again, yeah, I take major damage, excuse me, as soon as I get into an area too cold. There we are, we're back up. Alright, let's see about this other improvised recycling bench. Alright, now we should have enough of these. 6. And we need a couple of pipe. I've got lots of those. Alright. Why does it say output a crafting table? That's supposed to be this, an improvised recycling bench. Assemble. Alright, now let's put this guy down. And we're going to have to build another one of these, of course. So, because you can't do too much without it. And we'll assemble that. There we go. Lovely. Alright, with that done, we can get rid of this. And let's go over here. Oh, actually, no, what am I thinking? Let's put this other bench down and see what it does, shall we? There we go. Okay, so here... Oh, interesting. So we put items in here, do we? Let's say I was going to put, well, I don't know what. Large iron girder? How about some stairs? Oh, I see. Interesting. How come this one comes out as normal? No idea. Can I recycle that thing? Oh, I see. Is that what it wants then? And what do you want in this one? Alright, I'm really not sure how to get this thing to work, to be honest with you guys. Oh, it's doing something all by itself? Okay, weird. Oh. No? Well, that's a little odd. Ah, now it's producing it. Oh, I see. It only wanted it in that first one. Okay. And then I take it we can use those to build something else. Alright. So, are we at a point yet where we can get past any of this? No. Let's eat some food. Yeah, there really needs to be a way to to determine if it's safe to go out or not, amongst other things, you know?
Street cleaning commencing. Residents are advised to stand clear of all company.
That's something else could use a little bit of work is the combat. I have run into a couple of those guys, and they are, well, pretty sad as far as the combat goes, I'm afraid. Does need a lot of development still, but, as I say, I'm sure it will get there. The game is certainly, has an interesting start to it. Now, I need to... I don't see any other sort of benches. Because there has to be a better cut of clothing. Oh. Oh, okay. So how do I make heavy cloth scraps? I see. Lots of thread, hey? Let's make a few. Okay. Ooh, makes 10. Nice. Let's make another 10. There we go. Alright, so what does it take to make, say, a heavy cloth jacket? 4 thread, okay. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need... oh. That's what I've left in here. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's take these out. There we go. And replace it with the heavier cloth. 1, 2... oh. What is that in the middle? Why won't you tell me? Hang on. It looks like this, doesn't it? So, let's take that off. And go back into this guy. And let's assemble it. There we are. Okay. Now, let's come out of there. Alright, let's have a look at our boy here now. Jacket. Okay. So, how about a rough cloth shirt? Do we have enough left for that? We need some thread, so... thread. Alrighty. Okay. And let's go to heavy cloth shirt. Alrighty, let's assemble that. Nice. Okay. I would like to see at some point here that these give some sort of specs. You know, I think that would be a rather useful addition. Yeah, indeed. So what do we need for heavy cloth pants? 4, okay, I need some more thread, and I'll need to build some more of those cloths. So, interesting. So that shouldn't be too hard. How are we looking here? Let's eat again. I think that could use a little bit of adjustment as well, how often you need to eat. Yeah, -2. So, yeah. So apparently, you can't go out in the daytime or at night, because it's too cold for both. And that didn't seem to help. As you see, I got over there and immediately I got attacked by bad temperature. So I will attempt to put all of the armor on and see if that helps, but I don't know. As I said, it is really, really early access. The game has a lot of potential. So if you'd like to support the developer just to, you know, see that this particular thing comes true... Yeah. Then there is a link to the game down in the description. And we will, as I said, keep an eye on it. Let it stew for a while in the early access pot. And see what the developer comes up with. I have a feeling that once we get beyond certain crafting barriers, botany, Now this is an entirely new section that's been recently added, right? Where you can build things like planter boxes, etc. So, but full spectrum lamp, that's pretty cool. You have to make flares of the different colors, mix them together. So, yeah, as I say, I really like where this is going. I think the developer is on the right track. And it's a tough genre to break into, let's face it. There are so many crafting survival style games out there. But this one definitely has an interesting look to it. You know. And it is interesting enough. I'd like to see what happens with the rest of the world. That's odd, that mesh appearing. I don't know what that's all about. So, there you go, guys. Not a terribly long episode, but, well, I don't know if there's really a lot I can do here other than craft up the rest of the clothing and go for a walk. So, hope you, yeah, that needs a bit of adjustment, too. Every once in a while, he seems to be standing here in a warm, sheltered, and comfortable, and still take damage. So, yeah, really, really early access really requires a lot of balancing. But as I say, certainly worth supporting the developer, as he seems to have some really good ideas going on. So, till next time, folks, this has been Species 7. And looking at Lamplight Station. If you want to subscribe, there is an icon in the lower right-hand corner that will allow you to do that. I also have a Patreon channel. So, if you'd like to help out on that level, there's a link in the upper right-hand corner for that. Large pipe, eh? Brr. Yeah, I think it'd take you about 5 minutes to freeze to death. Okay, folks, take care of each other. Ciao for now.